The City of Ames Parks and Recreation Department sponsors numerous sports and activities, including pickleball. If you're like me, you've never heard of such a game and are probably wondering, what is pickleball, how is it played, and who created it?
The game of pickleball was started in 1965 by a gentleman named Joel Pritchard in Washington. He and his friends got together and really refined the game. They didn't want it to be a power game. They wanted it a game that everybody could play. So they did three basic things. They made all the serves had to be underhanded. The ball had to bounce on both sides of the net. And the third thing they did was, we call it a no volley line, which is 7 feet off the net. And you had to stand behind that 7-foot line to hit a volley shot up in a ball that was in the air. They took the power players, the big tall players out of the game, and they made a level playing field for everybody to play. You can play it either as singles or doubles. Most of the time it's played as doubles, and it's played to a game of 11. And it's a very, very addictive game, and anybody can play it.
What I like about this game is that it combines a lot of the aspects of tennis, but yet you don't have to cover so much of the court. And it's just a lot more fun hitting the wiffle ball. It's good for your hand-eye coordination. You still get a lot of action up at the net, so there's just a lot of aspects about it that I like.
It is easier to pick up than tennis, because I've played maybe one game of tennis in my life. I came out here, they gave me a paddle, and I was ready to go.
The rules of the game is you have to stand behind the line, or pickleball line, with both feet. When you serve underhanded. Head of the paddle has to be below your wrist, and you have to hit it below your waist. So you don't hurt your shoulder or anything by playing this game. And then the ball goes over cross court, and it's got to bounce before they hit it. And then they can hit it back anywhere on your side of the court, but you have to let it bounce on your side once. So it's got to have a double bounce rule, one on each side. After that, the ball never has to bounce again. And then you just play until one side makes a fault, and the only time you get a score is the serving team gets a score. Play to 11, win by 2, and you can volley after that 2 bounce rule, and it never has to bounce again. It can always just be up in the air then from there on. It's kind of a version between ping pong, badminton, and tennis. You kind of combine the three things, and that's kind of what the game is.
Pickleball is not only an interesting game, but also has a rather peculiar name. Some say it was given its name by Mrs. Pritchard, while others say it was actually named after their dog, Pickles, and his favorite wiffle ball.
And Pickles kept chasing the ball back and forth, and that's how they ended up naming the game Pickles. Pickleball.
Pickles appeared to have loved the game just as much as the Pritchards, and the countless people who still play it today.
Anybody that wants to play is welcome to play. We're always looking for new players, so any age group, anybody that would like to play, we'd like to have them come.
Every Wednesday evening, these pickleball enthusiasts and others can be found on the Brookside Park tennis courts. The 2 south courts are reserved specifically for pickleball daily from 6 to 8 p.m. To get involved in these Wednesday evening games, come out to Brookside Park at 6 p.m. or email Ron Smith at rsmith@ishsi.com. Pickleball is just one of the many activities supported by Ames Parks and Recreation. To find out about other opportunities, visit our website at cityofames.org.
Bob. Good game.
Nice game, Chris.
Good game.
Bob.